to order. We are going to start with the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, special recognition.
Yes, Madam Chair, we have special recognition this evening. These are some really smart young men and women in the front two rows here, and so I'm very thrilled to be able to recognize them this evening. They are very special to me because they are members of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council. And as I stated last year, in the first year of the superintendency, I felt it was really important to reach out to students to get their input on what we are doing well and what we can do to improve. Most of the students here tonight actually participated in the Superintendent Student Advisory Council last year and chose to remain on the council again this year. Our 7th grade participants have just completed their first year because everybody seems to move right on up, and so the only vacancies tend to be in the 7th grade. All of the students, whether this year or last, were required to write an essay on what steps the school system could take to make education work for all students. Students with the best essays were selected to participate on the council. During the course of the 14-15 school year, I met with the student council twice, one time each semester, and I must say that both meetings were very productive. In one of our meetings, we reviewed pending legislation and talked about how it would directly affect them and as students. The council also held in-depth discussions and provided outstanding feedback on some of the very important topics affecting our schools, including school climate, what they felt about impactful teaching and instruction, safety, academic rigor, bullying, extracurricular activities, and the importance of communication between and among teachers, students, and administrators. The members of the councils provided me with valuable information on what they loved about their schools and what things their schools could do to improve. And that's information I have shared with each principal and will continue to have conversations with them over the courses of the year, or the remainder of the year. It goes without saying that each and every one of the employees of the Newton County School System is here for the very important reason of serving our students. And who better than the students knows the climate of their school, the impact of their teachers and administrators, the rigor of the coursework, the quality of extracurricular programming, and so much more. They actually generated a list of topics that that were very important to them, and so I have a long list of things that we need to continue the conversation about. So it's imperative that we seek student input if we want to continually improve as a school system. I'm so proud of these students for not only taking the time to participate in this program, but also for trusting me enough to be 100% honest with their feedback. We've had some really difficult conversations that have to remain confidential, and I honor and respect each of the students for being very candid about their thoughts and opinions. I want to assure our students, each and every one of them, that I have and will continue to use this information that you provide during our meetings to make the best possible decisions I can for you and for our school system, and to ensure that we provide the best educational opportunities. I believe our Student Advisory Council has been a great success, and I most definitely plan to continue the council next year. And in future years as well. Because of the hard work and dedication of the students that we have here tonight to honor, I want to take the opportunity to recognize each member of the Advisory Council and provide them with a token of my appreciation. So when I call you up, please come forward to accept your certificate and pin. Jaden Wheeler, Clements Middle School. Parents, you would be so impressed with the conversation. These kids spent 2 hours, 2.5, almost 3 hours in deep discussion using chart paper to say this is what we're thinking about, and then presenting that information as well. You would be just so proud of your students, your children. Duncan Jordan from Cousins Middle School. Lucas Harper, Indian Creek Middle School. You're gonna have to help me out with the first name again. Sakai, gosh, Goodings. I want to say something else all the time. Sakai Goodings, Liberty Middle School. Sakai. Bryson Braswell from the Newton County Theme School at Fickwood. Kayla Wyatt from Veterans Memorial Middle School. Marissa Gray from Clemens Middle School. Marissa's not here this evening, but we recognize her anyway. Georgia Holmes is not here this evening. She represents Cousins Middle School. Julia Towns, Indian Creek Middle School. Zion Lewis, Liberty Middle School, not here this evening, but served well on the team. Christian Johnson, Newton County Theme School at Fickwood. Zach Whitmire, Veterans Memorial Middle School. Jordan Lilly, Alcovey High School and the STEM Institute. Sarah Moss, Eastside High School. Jessica Books, Eastside High School and STEM Institute. Diana Havo, Newton High School and STEM Institute. Lily Mayfield, Eastside High School and Newton College and Career Academy. The following three students were not able to be here tonight, but I just want to call their names. Molly Cady, who represents Newton High School, Anthony Johnston, who represents Alcovey High School, and Megan Andrews, who represents Eastside High School. So I'd like to just recognize them. Sam Hay, Eastside High School. Max Mayfield, Eastside High School and Newton College and Career Academy. See, Marvin is not here. Marvin Boyru from Newton High School. Logan House is also not here. He attends Alcovey High School and Newton College and Career Academy. Ryan Davis, Newton High School. Trinity Harrison also attends Newton High School, but was not able to be here this evening. And finally, Nio Warrington, Newton High School. She's not here either. Yeah. She called at the last minute. Yeah, okay. Well, we'd just like to recognize her and Trinity as well, both Newton High School. I want to thank each of my Student Advisory Council members and congratulate them on a job well done. For those of you in the 7th grade through 11th grade, I hope that you'll consider remaining on the council again next year. And we've sort of captured all of that information and look forward to working with you in the future. And for my seniors, I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. It's, you wouldn't imagine how well you get to know people just in a couple of hours twice a year. You really get to look into their heads and see what they're thinking and get to understand their personalities. And so I have had a great experience with all of the students, but particularly want to say good luck to our seniors as they move to the next phase in their lives. And at this time, that concludes our board recognition. And Madam Chair, if I may, this is the time that the board transitions into its regular monthly meeting. While you're welcome to stay, if you choose not to hear the monthly meeting, this will be the time that you would exit. Thank you.
Right. Ms. Allen, do we have any public participation? All right. Moving on, do I have a motion to approve our agenda for the evening?
Second.
All right. All in favor? Aye. All right, approval of our minutes.
So moved.
Do we have a second to approve our minutes?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Superintendent's reports, Dr. Lockhart.
Yes, Madam Chair. Operations report, there are no changes at this time.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve our operations report?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Curriculum and technology and enrollment.
Yes, ma'am. There are no changes to the report. Well, we do have an update from last week. There was a question about dual enrollment, and so we'd like for Ms. Buff just to come forward briefly.
Good evening. At last week's meeting, Mr. Johnson asked for some information about specific numbers with regards to dual enrollment and AP enrollment. So in 13-14, there were 138 students that were enrolled in dual enrollment courses. In 14-15, there were 155 students enrolled. That was an 11% increase. In 13-14, there were 1,933 seats taken in AP courses, and I say seats because students may be enrolled in more than one AP course. So we didn't disaggregate it all the way down to how many specific students, but this is how many seats are taken. And in 14-15, I'm proud to say that there were 2,276 seats taken in AP courses, which is a 15% increase for this school year.
Thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome.
And that concludes the CIT report, Madam Chair.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve the CIT and enrollment reports?
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, there's no old business, so moving on. Item A, Dr. Lockhart.
Yes, Madam Chair. Item A is the requested board action relative to class size waiver. No changes to that.
All right. Do we have a motion for approving of item A?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item B.
Item B, requested board action relative to alternative education. No changes, Madam Chair.
All right. We have a motion to approve item B.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item C.
Item C is a new item, requested board action relative to use of facilities at Eastside High School by Team Elite Baseball. The superintendent recommends the approval of the attached application for the use of school facilities as submitted by Team Elite Baseball. And of course, board policy allows for individual groups to complete an application for use of facilities as long as the individual group requesting use is in accordance with board policy. The principal or designee of the school will grant approval. And the principal does support the use of this facilities agreement.
All right, thank you. Are there any questions from our board members? All right, do we have a motion to approve item C?
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, moving on, item D.
Madam Chair, I can take items D through K if you would like to take them all at once, or if you would like to.
I have
line
no problem with that.
item. Okay. We have requested board action for items D through K that were discussed last week at the work session, and we're requesting board action this evening on these items.
All right, do we have a motion to approve items D through K? So moved. Do I have a
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, item L.
Item L, the board, superintendent requested the board approve the personnel recommendations made during executive session.
All right, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve item L?
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye. All right, motion carries. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Superintendent, do you have any other matters of interest?
Just that our graduations will take place this coming weekend, May 22nd, at Springfield Baptist Church, beginning at 8 p.m. on Friday for Eastside High School, May 23rd, 9 a.m. for Alcovey High School, and 3 p.m., which will be the Newton High School graduation. And we are actually working to live stream all three events, so you can go to our website and you'll be able to link to a live streaming of the event at each of the graduation. So we don't have anything posted yet because we're not there yet, but we expect to have that done well before the Friday Eastside graduation. And finally, we have been working all year long to try to improve options for kids in the summer to have the opportunity to read. And Ms. Buff, Mr. Peck, Mr. Barr, the whole team effort to try to organize what we're calling the Newton County Book Bus. And we've had multiple donations of gently used books, and they're organized and ready to get on a bus, and they will go on June 11th to drop-off points, which we'll post at a later time, for children to get on the bus and be able to take books and not have to return them. They'll become part of their personal library. So we've had great success, and I'm hoping that it will encourage our students to read over the summer, to keep that reading skill. It's like exercise. If you don't do it all the time, it sort of backslides a little bit. And so we want to make sure all of the children in our community, to the best of our ability, have books that they can read over the summer. June 11th.
Great, that's a great idea. Thank you. Board members, any matters of interest? All right. Then do I have a motion to adjourn our meeting for the evening?
So moved.
Do we have a second? Second, all in favor? Aye. We're adjourned.